Happy to see you here today at this event. My name is Keerat and this is
दिस इज़ ऋषभ सिंघल फ्रॉम क्रिप्टोवाले एंड सर मतलब सबसे पहले आप अपने आप को इंट्रोड्यूस दीजिए कि आप क्या कर रहे हैं और किस तरीके से इंडस्ट्री के अंदर अपना रोल सेगमेंट प्ले कर रहे हैं.
My name is Prosenjit Ghosh. I work with Sony. I'm a part of the PlayStation team in India.
Okay.
I've been with PlayStation for the last 11 years almost.
Great.
so what is something that is changing in the industry that you are absolutely loving at Sony right now?
Everything is changing. You know, the only constant is change, as we all know. But the best thing is, what we see about India is that, gaming, what I used to see some years ago, these are actually my personal opinions, right? So what we've interacted with hundreds or thousands of consumers and we see a sea change in the overall outlook towards gaming. Earlier, maybe 7-8 years ago, gaming was still very niche. What is happening now is that gaming is beginning to become a part of the mainstream culture. By mainstream, I mean mainstream entertainment like cricket, like movies, etc. Gaming is becoming like that. That itself is very exciting. And it's happening across the spectrum, you know. Gaming is 3 parts. I can look at gaming as into 3 parts, which is basically mobile phone gaming, PC gaming and console gaming.
Yeah.
All of them. In all of these areas, you see a massive movement of consumers getting attracted to gaming. So that I think is the biggest change that we are seeing. I think all of us are seeing this all around.
Like the biggest example would be the PUBG. अगर हम मोबाइल गेमिंग की बात करें as of now, so PUBG ही है जो मतलब जिसे कहते हैं ना a billion users on board करने वाली बात है. हो सकता है मेरे फिगर्स गलत हो बट लाइक द मोस्ट ऑफ द यूज़र्स द मोबाइल यूज़र्स बिकॉज मोबाइल इज़ एक ऐसा डिवाइस है जो हर किसी के पास होता है एंड इफ़ वी कैन इम्प्लीमेंट एनीथिंग चाहे वो यूपीआई का एग्जांपल हो क्योंकि वो मोबाइल के थ्रू आया तो इस तरीके से गेमिंग अगर मोबाइल पे आ गई तो सो हाउ वुड सोनी इम्प्लीमेंट ऑल दिस काइंड ऑफ स्टफ जो भी गेमिंग का रिलेटेड है वो मोबाइल के अंदर उसके लिए सोनी क्या कर रहा है. आई नो कि आप प्ले स्टेशन में आपकी जो जर्नी रही है बट इसके लिए
I'm sorry, I cannot comment on that. Right now I can only speak about what we are seeing in console gaming. But आपने मोबाइल का बात किया, मोबाइल एंड console gaming, ये दोनों के बीच there is a interesting link. Lot of our gamers are basically people who have new first time, let's say, gamers. Now many of them have actually played on a smartphone and then come into console gaming. That is a very interesting shift that we are seeing. Now that is what is interesting for us. Like for instance, let's say this applies in many fields, not just gaming. People taking photographs on the smartphone, you know, and they're saying this is not enough for me, and they go into, let's say, a bigger camera like an SLR and all. We see the same thing, you know, people using a smartphone, gaming on the smartphone. That experience is they find themselves attracted to gaming, but they find that experience is not good enough. So then they migrate into something bigger. Like a PC gaming or a console gaming. So they kind of complement each other. So that way smartphone, and you were right in saying that smartphone, the huge proliferation of smartphone in India has been one of the reasons why gaming has become so big. India is one of the biggest smartphone gaming countries in the world, I believe. So
great, that's good to know.
It's one of the largest smartphone using countries in the world. Naturally, it happens by default.
Great.
So at Sony, I understand you can't comment to mobile gaming or how Sony is contributing that, but we know Sony is famous for console gaming and it's what everybody talks about. So what do you think, what can you say is some new innovation or something new that we can all be excited about to see or look forward to in the upcoming year in terms of how India is growing with its gaming?
I cannot speak about innovation because I am in the business side of it.
Okay.
My job is to kind of make my products as well easily available as possible to the consumer. And in terms of innovation, the PS5 has been a big jump in terms of innovation, and it has been widely accepted and loved by the people in India. So what we see in India today is a tremendous growth in the overall business. And that is probably a sign of this innovation resulting in a huge amount of business growth that we see nowadays.
So as you mentioned business growth, तो जो अगर हम बात करें कंसोल गेमिंग की सो वो अवेलेबिलिटी जैसी रहती है ना एक्सक्लूसिविटी की हमारे सिर्फ शोरूम पे ही रहेगा फिर वो शोरूम से निकल कर और जो पार्टनर्ड आउटलेट्स होते हैं